Hello, my name is Mackenzie and I'm autistic, and this is my YouTube channel. We talk about a wide array of autistic topics on my channel. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, and share it. If you'd like to follow me on Facebook or Instagram, my link is below. Thank you for watching.
So today I'm going to talk about 3 tips to help with scheduling, because me and many other people with autism have difficulty with scheduling. It may vary from person to person on what the difficulty is, but I have some strategies that have helped me get a lot more stuff done than I have in the past, just trying to do it the regular way and have a planner and stuff. It hasn't worked out well for me. So I have a whole different system now, and it is a really in-depth system I have now that involves alarms, charts, and visibility to the eye. So 3 difficulties I have with scheduling is remembering things people tell me verbally, remembering that the schedule itself exists once it's out of my line of sight. And remembering which tasks are most important. Those are the 3 things I tend to have difficulty with, and I'll give you 3 tips that help me a lot, and maybe do more videos later on about my actual system, because there's a lot that I do. It's kind of crazy once I list it out for these videos, and I'm like, whoa, I'm doing a lot. So, verbal instructions. What I mean by this is when people verbally tell me oh, can you feed the cat, Kenzie, this day? Or, hey, why don't you do this for a video? Those types of things that are great, and things that I should do if I say yes to, I forget if I don't write it down. And it's every time. I don't remember, and I don't try to pretend I can anymore. I use this app called Google Docs, and I write everything down in this app the moment somebody tells me in a bullet point form, and I just put that, who told me, and the date I got told it. So I remember all this, and I can reference it later on in the day because I have an alarm that tells me I need to look at this list and check to see if there's anything new on it and transfer it to another list. Yes, every time somebody tells me something, I'll just pull out my phone and be like, no, I need to write this down. I sometimes forget, but I'm human, so it's expected. And this is one of the things that can really help if you have some type of trouble remembering any type of verbal instructions. I have to have a visual reminder and write it down. It just won't stay in my brain. I remember in school when they would give they would verbally tell us our homework every once in a while, and I was screwed, man. I would completely forget what they told us, and I wasn't social enough to text somebody real fast and have anybody I was close enough to be like, hey, what was the homework in blank, blank, blank? Oh, that was sad. Now, my scheduling system is really visual and in your face, because the out of sight, out of mind thing is so true for me. I have these big charts in my room, right by the door and the light switch, that show me my weekly to-do list and my monthly to-do list, and a calendar with all my important items. It's all very big and in big writing, so I cannot overlook it. And that tends to be an issue if something is not in big letters or have a visual cue with it. I'll kind of forget that I want to do these tasks again, and it just ends up with me being very, very unproductive. And I well, overcompensate might have been a good word for it. I compensate for forgetting things that are out of my sight by putting like big things that are definitely in my sight and all over my room. And I can't forget because it's very large, colorful, and in my face. As well is I have a bit of a difficulty knowing which are the most important tasks. And I compensate by having pre-written criteria for each item that goes in each category for like my daily agenda. I have a daily agenda. It's divided into 4 different squares, and I got this idea to divide each task by what kind of task it was from a fellow YouTuber called Yo Samdy. I'll put a link to her below. She's an older woman who's autistic as well that got diagnosed at a later age than I did. And this system is actually really good for me. I find that I get the tasks that are like most important, and what I mean by important tasks is tasks with a due date and tasks that have social consequences for not doing them first and foremost. Yes, I have like a section on my daily agenda just for those important tasks. I put down the tasks that will have social consequences and have due dates that are coming up in that category. And I do this because when I have like just a list of things that I need to do and I try to get them done, my biggest issue is I'll focus on things that aren't like vital to get done first. Like I'm going to get vacuuming my room, which is all great things to get done. I'll forget though that I need to send this email to this doctor because I have a deadline to send it and it's super important, that type of thing. I will put down in the important column. Or I have a meeting to do and I don't want to forget the time and the meeting. I'll put it in that column. I find that separating out my tasks into what type of tasks there are, like, oh, this is going to take me 5 minutes, this is going to take me this long. And I even have a section for tasks I find relaxing, because in the moments that I'm busy and going throughout my day and I feel stressed by it, I'll forget that I find certain things relaxing and that I should do them. So I'll have a link to the chart that I got from Yo Samdy below, and I hope it's helpful to other people as well.
If you liked my content and you'd like to see more, please like, subscribe, and share. I post a video every Saturday, and if you're watching for your loved one, for yourself, or your friend, I welcome feedback. Please tell me anything you'd like me to expand on or any other topics. Just write in the comments below. Hope to see you again next week.